Have you ever woken up in the morning and just sat quietly on the edge of the bed, trying to find the strength to stand up? Your legs no longer move as smoothly as before. Your arms seem to have lost their natural agility. You walk slowly, not because of pain, but simply because your body is not as strong as it once was. If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. After the age of 60, muscle strength declines gradually and quietly. But what many people don't realize is that the cause is not entirely due to age. It often comes from the way we take care of our bodies, especially during the quietest moments of our sleep. The miracle is, your body doesn't stop working even while you're asleep. That's when the process of recovery and muscle rebuilding happens most intensively. But for that process to work effectively, you need to provide the right materials. What you eat before bed can be the deciding factor between a tired morning and a refreshed, energetic new day. In today's video, I will share with you 5 natural, easy-to-digest foods that are especially suitable to eat at night. These foods not only help you sleep deeper, but also help maintain and rebuild muscles, reduce soreness, fight inflammation, and support better sleep after age 60. Many studies from reputable institutions such as Tufts University and Harvard have confirmed the role of pre-sleep nutrition in improving muscle health. So what exactly are these foods? Let's discover them together in tonight's journey. 1. Turmeric milk. Let us begin with one of the simplest yet most valuable nighttime foods for older adults, a warm cup of turmeric milk. You may have heard of it by its popular name, golden milk. But what you might not know is that with just 1 small cup, you are giving your body an incredibly powerful nutrient that can help restore muscles, reduce joint inflammation, improve sleep, and even calm the mind naturally. Turmeric milk is a blend of warm milk and turmeric powder, a spice praised for centuries in traditional Indian medicine. The main component responsible for this healing magic is curcumin, a natural compound that has been scientifically proven to have strong anti-inflammatory properties, especially effective in chronic inflammation of muscles and joints, a common concern among seniors. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that curcumin can inhibit inflammatory cytokines while boosting the production of serotonin in the brain, a neurotransmitter that contributes to feelings of relaxation and better sleep. So when you drink a warm cup of turmeric milk in the evening, you're not only easing that dull ache in your back or knees, but also creating the right conditions for deeper and more continuous sleep. And it is during this deep sleep that your body can produce growth hormone, a crucial factor in maintaining and restoring muscle mass that has declined with age. There's another important benefit. Turmeric milk aids digestion, soothes the stomach, and reduces the bloating or discomfort that many older adults experience at night. This helps you not only fall asleep more easily, but stay asleep without being disturbed by digestive issues. And if you're concerned about blood sugar or cholesterol levels, turmeric milk is still a smart choice. When used correctly, just a small cup of about 150 to 200 milliliters, and paired with low-fat or unsweetened plant-based milk, you can rest assured that you're providing your body with a healthy, heart-safe, and blood sugar-friendly source of nutrients throughout the night. The preparation is simple. Just stir half a teaspoon of turmeric powder into a cup of warm milk. Add a pinch of black pepper to enhance curcumin absorption, and a little honey if you prefer a sweeter taste. Drink it about 30 to 45 minutes before bedtime, and you'll likely feel the difference. Many people have shared that after just a few nights of maintaining this habit, they feel noticeably more relaxed. Nighttime muscle tension fades, and waking up in the morning feels lighter, no more cramps or heavy aches like before. A small but important note if you're taking blood thinners or have liver issues. Consult your doctor before making turmeric a regular part of your diet, and if you've never tried turmeric milk before, start slowly, just a small amount at a time to see how your body responds. Sometimes small. Well-timed changes like these can bring results beyond expectations. So, what about you? Have you ever tried drinking turmeric milk in the evening? If not, tonight might be the perfect time to start. 1 small, warm cup not only nurtures your sleep, but quietly cares for your muscles throughout the night. Pumpkin seeds. After learning about turmeric milk, a warm drink that helps reduce inflammation and supports deep sleep, let's now move on to a small snack that holds great power for your legs and your sleep. That snack is pumpkin seeds. You may have seen them sprinkled on salads or mixed into cereal, but few people realize that just a handful of these tiny seeds can help the body relax, prevent cramps, and support muscle recovery while you sleep. I remember a man named Harold, 72 years old, who once told me that every morning he woke up feeling like his legs were stiff, as if his muscles hadn't rested enough. Even after a full night's sleep, he still felt tired, tight, and sometimes had fleeting cramps when stretching his legs. We looked over his evening diet and discovered he was missing a very important mineral, magnesium. Magnesium plays a vital role in helping muscles naturally relax. Without enough magnesium, muscles cannot fully release tension during sleep, leading to stiffness and mild soreness in the morning. Pumpkin seeds are one of the best natural sources of magnesium. Just 1 ounce, about 28 grams, or less than a small handful, provides nearly 37% of your daily magnesium needs. That's impressive, especially for older adults who often lack minerals due to eating less or being picky about foods. On top of that, pumpkin seeds contain tryptophan, an amino acid that the body converts into serotonin and then into melatonin, the hormone that helps regulate sleep. When magnesium and tryptophan work together, they form a powerful duo that helps you fall asleep more easily, sleep more deeply, and allow your muscles to relax fully during rest. But that's not all. Pumpkin seeds are also a great plant-based protein source, providing about 7 grams of protein per ounce, along with healthy fats that slow down digestion. This means the amino acids are released slowly into the bloodstream throughout the night, feeding your muscles gently and consistently without putting strain on your digestive system. This kind of steady, gentle nourishment is exactly what an aging body needs: slow, continuous recovery that's easy to absorb while resting. Another benefit is that pumpkin seeds are rich in zinc, which supports the immune system, helps regenerate cells, and regulates hormones. This is especially important for men over 60, as testosterone levels begin to decline, a key factor linked to muscle loss and reduced leg strength. So it's no surprise that many nutritionists call pumpkin seeds nature's muscle and joint medicine. If you're wondering how to use them, keep it simple. Each night, take 1 to 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds, toast them lightly if you like, and enjoy them on their own or sprinkle them on a bit of unsweetened yogurt. The important thing is to choose the unsalted kind, as sodium at night can cause water retention, raise blood pressure, and lead to poor sleep quality. Also, don't eat too much, as pumpkin seeds are quite energy-dense. Just a small amount is enough to give your body all the benefits without overwhelming it. And just like Harold, after 2 weeks of this evening habit, he told me his legs no longer felt stiff in the morning. His mind felt clearer, and he no longer had nighttime cramps. Sometimes, the most powerful changes don't come from expensive pills or complex diets, but from simple, natural foods, the kind your body understands, absorbs, and uses most effectively. Have you ever tried eating pumpkin seeds before bed? If not, try just 1 small spoonful tonight. You might be surprised at how much lighter you feel in the morning, and your legs might just thank you for it. 3. Kiwi. Now let's turn to a small, green fruit that's soft and lightly sweet on the inside. You may have enjoyed it in a fruit salad or as a refreshing dessert in summer. But few people know that kiwi is a quiet hero when it comes to improving sleep and supporting overnight muscle recovery, especially for those over 60. I clearly remember the story of an elderly friend, Mr. George, 74 years old, after his wife passed away. He lived alone and often complained about sleepless nights. He wasn't in pain and didn't have any major illness, but every morning he woke up feeling drained. "It feels like I'm squeezed dry in my sleep." He told me. His legs no longer felt steady, his hands grew weaker, and his sleep was often interrupted. Sometimes he would fall asleep, only to wake up in the middle of the night. I suggested something very simple. Eat 2 ripe kiwis each night, about an hour before bed. No pills, no complicated supplements, just kiwi. After 2 weeks, he came back with a relieved smile. I slept straight through the night. I woke up and didn't feel like an old creaky chair anymore. He joked. My legs felt more grounded. I could walk without wobbling. That was when I realized that sometimes The body just needs the right kind of help, simple, natural, and more effective than we expect. So what makes kiwi so special? First, kiwi is one of the few fruits that naturally contains melatonin, the hormone that regulates the sleep cycle. Instead of relying on synthetic melatonin supplements, kiwi offers the body a gentle, natural supply that's easier to accept and use. A study published in the Asia-Pacific Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that people who ate kiwi before bed had deeper sleep, fewer nighttime awakenings, and increased sleep duration by an average of 13%, especially effective in older adults. Kiwi doesn't just help with sleep, it also supports muscle recovery while you sleep. This is when the body releases growth hormone, which helps repair damaged muscle fibers. For this process to work well, the body needs an anti-inflammatory environment and plenty of antioxidants. Kiwi provides both. It contains high levels of vitamin C and vitamin E, two powerful antioxidants that neutralize free radicals, which cause inflammation and muscle cell damage. The less inflammation in your muscles, the faster and more effectively they can heal. Additionally, kiwi is a rich source of potassium, a mineral that plays a crucial role in regulating muscle contractions and preventing nighttime cramps. Have you ever been woken by a sharp leg cramp at 3 a.m.? One possible reason is an electrolyte imbalance, and potassium is at the center of that balance. Each kiwi contains about 215 milligrams of potassium, gently restoring the minerals your body needs without straining your kidneys like salty foods might. And here's something many older adults care about: kiwi has a low glycemic index. This means that even though it tastes sweet, it doesn't cause a sudden spike in blood sugar. That makes kiwi a safe choice for people managing diabetes or prediabetes. It's also naturally low in sodium, making it ideal for anyone monitoring blood pressure. So what's the best way to enjoy kiwi before bed? Very simple. Just eat 1 or 2 ripe kiwis about an hour before sleep. If you prefer, you can slice them and enjoy with a bit of unsweetened yogurt, or simply eat them as they are. Take this as your moment of peace, a quiet time to enjoy kiwi while reading a few pages of a book or listening to soft music. It's not just a light snack, but a gentle signal to your body. It's time to rest, time to recover. Of course, if you have a sensitive stomach or allergies to acidic fruits, try a small amount first to see how your body reacts. But for most older adults, kiwi is friendly, easy to digest, and remarkably effective in supporting both muscle health and sleep. If you've ever tried kiwi before bed, feel free to share your experience, and if not, try one tonight. You might be surprised by how much better you sleep, how much stronger you feel when you wake up, and how much more confident your legs feel in the morning. Cottage cheese, now that you're familiar with the gentle sweetness of kiwi in the evening. Let's move on to a different kind of food, something that may not be sweet, crunchy, or colorful, like fruit or seeds, but is one of the most effective foods for nourishing your muscles through the night. That food is cottage cheese, a product often thought to be for dieters. But in reality, it is a muscle repair secret for older adults that few people know about. I remember clearly a woman named Martha, 76 years old. She was sharp and cheerful, but had recently started to feel that her body wasn't the same. She told me that climbing stairs had become a challenge, and standing up from her car seat required using both arms to push herself up. Even though she ate well and slept 7 to 8 hours a night, she still felt unstable and weak. I suggested a small, simple change each night. Eat a few spoonfuls of low-fat cottage cheese about 30 minutes before bedtime. Not a large amount, and no need to change her entire diet, just this one small addition. Like a gentle act of self-care, after about 3 weeks, she called me, her voice full of excitement. I didn't think a little cheese could make such a big difference. She said, "In the morning, I feel lighter. I can stand up without wobbling. It's like my body got the message, okay, now is the time to heal." That's exactly what cottage cheese can do when you understand its role. What makes it special is casein, a type of protein that digests slowly, unlike egg or meat proteins, which are absorbed quickly. Casein is released gradually, providing a steady stream of amino acids to your muscles for 6 to 8 hours while you sleep. This is extremely important for people over 60. At night, if your body doesn't receive steady protein, it starts breaking down muscle tissue to create energy. With the consistent amino acids from cottage cheese, your body can continue rebuilding muscle without needing to break down what you already have. Cottage cheese also contains leucine, a key amino acid that triggers muscle protein synthesis, just like eggs do. But what makes it even better is that cottage cheese delivers leucine steadily throughout the night, helping preserve muscle mass while you rest. Every 100 grams of cottage cheese gives you about 11 grams of protein and 1.2 to 1. 4 grams of leucine, enough to support overnight recovery without making you feel too full. It also has a low glycemic index, making it suitable for people at risk of diabetes or needing to keep blood sugar stable at night. Cottage cheese is low in carbohydrates, especially when you choose the low-fat, unsweetened type. It also contains calcium and vitamin B12, which are vital for nerve function and muscle contractions, both of which are directly related to leg strength and balance. If you're concerned about cholesterol or blood pressure, choose a low-fat version with only 1% fat, and ideally one labeled low sodium to reduce your nighttime salt intake. Just a small amount, about 3 to 4 teaspoons, is enough to be effective. There's no need to eat a lot. In terms of taste, you might not love cottage cheese at first. Its soft, curd-like texture and mild flavor can feel unfamiliar, but it's easy to adjust. Try adding a little ground cinnamon, a few slices of ripe banana, or even some chopped kiwi from your earlier snack. A gentle combination of protein, antioxidants, and pleasant flavor can turn this into a comforting part of your nighttime routine. And most importantly, it requires no complicated preparation. No cooking, no blender, no special equipment. Just open the container, take a spoon, and take a few quiet minutes to enjoy it. That small act, eating a spoonful of cottage cheese, is your way of saying to your body, "Rest now. Heal. I've given you what you need." The strength of aging doesn't come from big changes. It comes from steady habits repeated with care. And cottage cheese, humble and quiet, can be a loyal companion in your journey to maintain that strength. Oatmeal whole grain porridge. Now let's wrap up our evening journey with a food that is familiar, easy to prepare, and powerful in helping the body recover after a long, tiring day. That food is oatmeal, a whole grain porridge that has been used across generations to support good health. For older adults, a small, warm bowl of oatmeal before bed is not just a soothing snack. It is a nutritional remedy that nourishes muscles, stabilizes blood sugar, supports sleep, and calms the nervous system in a natural way. Oats are a source of complex carbohydrates, the type of sugars that are digested slowly, do not cause sudden insulin spikes, and help maintain steady energy levels throughout the night. When your body has stable energy during sleep, it doesn't need to wake you up in the middle of the night due to hunger, low blood sugar, or disturbed biological rhythms. In addition, complex carbs help stimulate the production of serotonin, a key neurotransmitter that soothes the brain, eases anxiety, and creates the foundation for melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep more deeply. Oats are also rich in soluble fiber called beta-glucan, which helps reduce inflammation throughout the body, a key factor that leads to early aging, joint pain, and muscle decline in older adults. Beta-glucan also helps lower cholesterol, boosts the immune system, and improves digestion. This is especially important for older adults, as the digestive system tends to slow down with age, leading to bloating, discomfort, or poor absorption of nutrients. Besides carbohydrates and fiber, a bowl of oatmeal provides a modest but steady amount of plant-based protein, along with essential minerals such as magnesium, iron, zinc, and vitamins B1 and B5, all of which play important roles in muscle support, blood circulation, and nervous system balance. I once met a woman named Cook, 70 years old, who lived alone in the countryside and often suffered from nighttime leg cramps. She didn't sleep deeply, often had sore legs, and sometimes woke up at 2 or 3 a.m., unable to fall back asleep. When I asked about her evening meals, she said she only had a light dinner around 6 p.m. and avoided eating afterward for fear of bloating. I suggested she try a small bowl of oatmeal before bed, cooked thin with plant-based milk, with a little cinnamon and a few slices of ripe banana for natural sweetness, after 1 week. She called me and said, "I don't have cramps anymore. I sleep deeper, and in the morning, my legs don't feel heavy like before." It turns out, a simple dish like oatmeal can be a quiet savior for legs that need recovery each night. It's very easy to prepare. Just take 2 to 3 tablespoons of rolled oats, simmer gently with unsweetened milk, almond milk, oat milk, or low-fat cow's milk. All work well for about 5 to 7 minutes. If you want to add more nutrition, you can mix in a spoonful of flax seeds, a few pumpkin seeds, or small pieces of fruit like kiwi, banana, or ripe apple. Avoid adding refined sugar or salt to keep it gentle on digestion and heart-friendly. A small bowl, just about 100 to 150 milliliters, is enough for your body to receive essential carbohydrates, fiber, and nutrients before entering a night of recovery. And if you're worried that eating late will lead to weight gain or affect your blood sugar, don't be. Oats have a low glycemic index, so they won't cause sharp spikes in blood sugar levels. That's why they are an excellent choice for anyone watching their weight or managing diabetes risk. Even more, thanks to their slow digestion, oatmeal helps you stay full longer, so you won't wake up from nighttime hunger or stomach discomfort. Think of oatmeal like a warm blanket from within, keeping your body protected and nourished as you sleep. Just a few minutes of cooking, a few gentle spoonfuls before bed, that small act may be the first step in helping you sleep better. Wake up stronger, and keep your legs steady as you age. Have you ever eaten a bit of oatmeal before sleep? If not, try cooking a simple bowl tonight. Not as a late-night eating habit, but as a way to take care of your body at the right moment, just when it needs healing the most. After walking together through each of these gentle yet powerful nighttime foods, you may have realized that caring for your health after the age of 60 doesn't have to begin with something grand or complicated. You don't need to change your entire diet overnight. You don't need fancy meal plans or expensive medications. Sometimes, all it takes are small steps, quiet habits repeated daily, like a warm cup of turmeric milk, a spoonful of pumpkin seeds, a few slices of kiwi, a few spoons of cottage cheese, or a small bowl of oatmeal. Each of these choices can help nourish your body, restore tired muscles, and give you new energy to start the next day. There's something rarely mentioned, but I believe it's very important your body's ability to recover is still fully intact, even at age 60, 70, or beyond. Muscles can be rebuilt, cramps can be reduced, pain can be soothed, and sleep, something so fragile in old age, can absolutely return, become deeper, more complete. If you give your body the right nutrients at the right time, and that time, surprisingly, is right before you go to bed, not in the middle of a busy day, not during a rushed morning, but when you are most relaxed, when the lights are off, the noise is gone, and your body shifts into recovery mode. That is the moment when what you ate just before, even if it was only a few spoonfuls of cottage cheese or a pinch of pumpkin seeds, can make a deep difference in your health the next day. If you often wake up tired, if your legs feel weaker with each passing week, if you don't feel as steady as before, don't be too quick to blame aging. Instead, take a closer look at what you eat before sleep. Sometimes, just one small change tonight can lead to visible improvements after only a few nights. You may find yourself feeling lighter, walking more steadily, and even feeling calmer in the mornings. So I want to leave you with this final message for you, who are on the journey to restore balance in your health. Start with the small things. One right choice before bed may be the first step that opens the door to a series of healthier, easier, and more confident days ahead. Ask yourself, tonight, what will I choose to give my body a restful night and a strong morning? Don't let hesitation hold you back. Begin now with tonight's simple meal. And if you found today's sharing helpful, don't forget to click like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos. I'll be back with more practical, thoughtful content to support your journey toward better health each day. But for now, what food are you choosing before bed? Leave a comment below and share it with me. I'm always happy to hear your health story. Wishing you a peaceful sleep, strong legs, and mornings that begin with steadiness, confidence, and the quiet joy of knowing you are still in control of your health in a natural, gentle, and loving way.